a strategic plan. And as we bounce around our alternatives, we then, as a team or as a unit, figure out what we feel is the best way to achieve that under the parameters that we establish. And you delegate appropriately. You assign the necessary quote-unquote authority and responsibilities appropriately. You empower those beneath you to assist you in achieving the end result that's beneficial for them, for you, and the organization as a whole. Make sense? I'm trying to simplify it. Dennis, you look like you want to say something.
I'm just thinking that, I guess I'm comparing it to something that's already in place.
Okay.
And just trying to make sense of it. The strategic and the tactical, I understand. The strategic is more like the planning. Tactical to me is the operation. Because that's where you're implementing, right?
The tactical is the step of processes that you've got to go through to achieve that necessary desired goal. Okay? And then this operational is naturally, as this is what we want to achieve, here's the steps that we've got to go through to achieve that. How is this decision with these steps going to impact our organization? And then you analyze the resources. This is operational. You start analyzing, do we have the current capabilities and resources to accomplish what we need to? Do we have to outsource it all? Where is it organizational that we're weak at? You see what I'm saying? That's the operational side. So this operational side is where you start looking at any kind of resource constraints, budget-wise, people-wise.
That's where the reviewing of it was, but that's not.
No, that's why I'm saying you break it down like that, because the high-level strategic thought, people get, and if you don't see this, a lot of people, they bypass this step. They talk about, we need to do this, and they immediately go into some kind of impact of operational, when in fact they forgot tactical. How do you go about doing that? And so once you break that down and simplify it, all of a sudden you start creating a unification of your team. Because this says there's many ways to achieve that. And absolutely there is. It's easy. It's so easy to come up with, this is what we need to do. That's the easy part. I always say, okay, now how are we going to get there? And now that you talked about how we're going to get there, then I say, okay, let's take a look. How's that going to impact us? Do we have the capabilities? Do we have the resources? Do we have time to do that? See, these are all valuable management